Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this beautiful April 16th. It's Thursday, April 16th, and here at Wabash Catch TV. And actually, look who it is. Sheldon Bunting is here. By the way, we're on that camera there. You can see the little red lights in there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, cool. So I'm going
to help you with your wire. I feel that you're...
I'll fix it here eventually. Thank you very much. You are so thoughtful. So thoughtful.
Do what I can.
Sheldon here from LeMond Chevrolet Chrysler, and we're going to talk about all kinds of different things. What is going on down there? We're going to quiz him a little bit. Who knows what we're going to do with Sheldon today? Are you ready for like a trivia quiz or something like that?
Sure.
We'll do that here eventually.
I feel that you're maybe reaching for guests now or something. I don't know. Maybe that's...
You know, I got to tell you, some of the recent guests have thought that I am reaching the deep into the barrel for guests. But no, that's not true. Sheldon, you're very special to me and to everyone.
Well, thank you.
See,
I try.
He does believe such a line. That's great. Like I said, this is April 16th. If you're watching on television, shooting this on April 15th again. If you're watching this as a replay, and Sheldon will be good enough, this may end up being a replay eventually. If you are watching this as a replay, pay attention to what your current people are telling you. The your local leaders as well as your local media are telling you on whether this is shelter in place time or not. As we are shooting, it still remains shelter in place, but that'll change eventually. What is going on in and around your area? What's new today? By the way, you're off TV right now if you want to scratch your face. Yeah, okay. We've already talked about it. Scratching your face. You can't get away from it. You have to do that.
No, my face has never itched so much in my life or just wanted to be touched.
Scoot forward just a little bit. You're not loud enough.
Well, we've got the mule clubber here, so I wasn't sure
hold
if
on a second. See, this is to make sure that we are 6 feet away. And this is a 4-foot stick, and it's got, I believe it has, is it on this side? Oh, yeah, there it is. LeMond Chevrolet Chrysler on there. We're far enough apart.
You can't call it a yardstick because it's 4 feet.
I think they call it a mule stick, and I don't
clubber.
know. Mule clubber.
Mule clubber, I think, is the proper term for the 4 foot.
Why is that?
I have no idea.
Where did you hear that?
I don't remember who told me that, but maybe because maybe a mule's rear legs are 3.5 feet long. Maybe
that's a possibility.
You should keep 4 feet away from
4 feet away. Well, I thought maybe I was thinking maybe if they are pulling the wagon, you could sit back there and whack them with this to get the wagon to move.
You could, or maybe you need to stay at least 4 feet from the rear end of your mule.
That makes more sense from what I was thinking.
For kicking purposes, possibly.
Yeah, that's certainly a live possibility, that's for sure. Where was I?
I don't know, that's probably the knowledge portion of the show.
No, plenty more knowledge to go here today. What's going on? I've got an event up in Effingham that was to take place tonight. I don't know for sure whether it's taking place tonight or not, but usually they cancel things, and this may or may not be canceled. I'm guessing that it is, but at the Effingham Performance Center this evening, they are they're showing My Heart in a Suitcase. It's an educational series at the Effingham Performance Series or Effingham Performance Center. It is Ann Lehman and her family no longer feel safe in their Berlin home. Life in 1938 Germany is deteriorating quickly for the Lehmans, and I suspect that is true. So if you this is actually an educational deal, so folks they probably know more. They will learn more about 1938 Berlin than you or I know in total.
Probably so, which would not take much for me to know about 1938 or more know that
pre-war Berlin.
Yeah.
I
thought it could have went either way. I thought maybe it was a documentary on organ donation. My heart in a
suitcase. See, now that's what it should have been. Maybe
it would have said cooler. It would have been a given, but
that would have made sense. My heart in an igloo.
Yeah. There we go.
My Heart in an Igloo. It could be
or Coleman.
The tragic story of two Inuits not getting together in the wild Arctic.
Yes. Now, if they'd have went a different direction, modern times, if they would have possibly said "My Heart in a Yeti," that's probably a country song, I think, isn't it?
That probably
the Yeti
is.
cooler, yeah.
Yeah. My Heart in a Yeti.
If anybody gets any ideas out there, I'm trademarking that song, title.
I really like that. That's catchy. That is nice. We will work on the trademarking of that. What is this? And I got to tell you, look at the screen there, Sheldon. This is April 16th is National Wear Your Pajamas to Work Today. This allows folks a reprieve after meeting a late night deadline or shuffling receipts and adding columns to file your taxes. While some people call this day the best holiday of the year, it was created for fun. Do you ever worn your pajamas to work?
I have not.
I have not either.
I'm strictly a polo jeans or polo khaki shirts.
Kind of a rule, isn't it?
Yeah,
And for me, even when I was at the bank, I probably got to work without having worn pajamas. I just maybe had gone from jeans into my khakis a few times.
Yes.
Back in my younger days.
Maybe casual Friday, I guess, maybe pajama attire.
That's the thing. Folks are probably wearing their pajamas to work a lot more now than they ever have been in the past because they're probably rolling out if they're working from home.
Yes.
They may be rolling out of bed and just putting them on and going.
Maybe at least business casual from the waist up if they're attending, online conference calls or meetings or however that Skypey stuff does.
Have you had to do that yet? By the way, a Zoom meeting or something like that?
We've done a few things with training and whatnot on things we've purchased and just different platforms, but it's never a picture. They don't want my picture on there.
This unofficial holiday, by the way, is always falls on the weekday after taxes are due because an ultra-casual day is the perfect way to recover from filing your taxes. And however, that's the thing, the taxes weren't due this year on the 15th.
Everyone has an extension.
Everyone.
Everyone has an extension.
That's the bad part of that is actually, come to think of it, I haven't filed my taxes now, so I guess I got an extension. I'm taking advantage. Haven't signed anything yet.
Well, yeah.
My guy hasn't. Okay, what other days is this on the 16th? This is another one that we may be affected with, the National High Five Day. Each year on the third Thursday in April, we observe National High Five Day. It's a fun day where you can high five everyone that you see. And how would you do that right now?
It's just maybe the miss, like the miss. I guess if you have the proper amount of hand sanitizer available, you could.
There's no problem.
Slather up before you high five anybody.
Slather up, high five, and keep your head turned so you don't breathe on each other. I think it might be the more important part of that. So yeah, the National High Five Day has been celebrated, like I said, on the third Thursday of April for years. Do you know? And I think you may know this. Where the high five comes from. It depends if you paid attention whenever because I have asked this trivia question at the ARF Trivia. Who invented the high five?
I have no idea.
He's a current major league manager in the American League West when he was playing for the LA Dodgers. Dusty Baker, the inventor of the high five during the last 1977 regular season Dodgers game. Dusty Baker hit the home run that made the team the first in history to have 4 players with at least 30 regular season home runs. As Baker rounded third and headed home, Glenn Burke waited at home plate to congratulate him in a moment that Dodgers history, but was never televised. Burke greeted his teammate by raising his hand, and they slapped hands in a victorious high five.
Technically, that could go down as the first teammate to high five Dusty Baker was involved.
That's right.
Because, Dusty just could have held his hand up and nobody. It took the other guy to.
Well, Dusty might
reciprocate,
have been. Dusty might have been running around the bases, just waving at people since it was the last one of the season, and the other guy slapped his hand just to be cool.
This could be a great travesty of justice.
Glenn Burke, where is he?
No mention of Glenn Burke.
No mention of Glenn Burke. How awful.
He was robbed.
But also, by the way, the Louisville Cardinals think they started it. The basketball team, Darnell Hillman and those boys back in 1978, 79. So who knows? But I think it's I always go with Dusty Baker. One other day today, big day, this April 16th is National Eggs Benedict Day. Celebrates the long-favored breakfast or brunch dish. Eggs Benedict consists of poached eggs with hollandaise sauce and Canadian bacon or ham on English muffin halves. Where do you get your favorite Eggs Benedict? Or do you even eat Eggs Benedict?
I don't eat Eggs Benedict.
Oh, Lord. What are you doing here? Why don't you leave? I mean, for crying out loud. Eggs Benedict.
You eat maybe at fancier places than I do.
They have eggs. Have you ever had an Egg McMuffin?
I have.
That's very close. To an Eggs Benedict, but it's not quite. But
in current times, you're going to have to get your Egg Benedict to go, though. So.
Well, that's true.
Yes.
Which... The bad deal is about the Eggs Benedict, if you get it to go and they put the gravy all over, like with the hollandaise sauce, all over it like that, that's going to really get into your McMuffin or your English muffin and screw that up before you get home.
You've got to do your due diligence and find the closest place to your residence to get the Eggs Benedict.
That's thinking. You're just not going to get that at your local store.
No.
Folks, you're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. What's on TV? We've got baseball playing every afternoon. Take a look at that around 4:30 here on Wabash Catch TV. That is Sheldon Bunting. I am Bruce Dickey. He's from LeMond Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. We're going to talk about a wide variety of stuff when we come back. You, please, stick around. Back after this.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to LeMond Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunting, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. LeMond's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMondsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey at Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Or what?
I don't know either. Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today is Sheldon Bunting. He is a car salesman. How long have you been selling cars?
This June will be. I've been 19 years down there.
Is that the only place you've worked as a car salesman?
Yes,
That's pretty cool. 19 years in the business. That's a long time, isn't it, Sheldon?
it is.
Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to all that stuff later. Sheldon, also somewhat of a raconteur and a bon vivant, and you don't have any idea what I just said. Do you?
No, I don't. It wasn't an American.
No, I guess not. But what have you been doing lately? Have you had a chance to get on Netflix and watch all this Tiger King business?
I don't know if I'm proud to say that I've watched it, but I have watched the.
All right, I got to ask. I'll ask this as someone who probably was. I did watch it about 2 weeks ago. And I had several friends of mine telling me for the 2 weeks before that I needed to get on and watch this. So one weekend, 7 hours of programming, right? And one weekend, me and my wife sat down and watched 3 hours on one day and 4 on the other, and I was just aghast.
Yes,
I was just astonished. But so I watched. Like I said, I was a little late in on this thing. Were you early in on?
I was late as well. Yes.
Yeah. What do you think? I've got his picture here. Let's see.
There's Joe Exotic.
Yeah, there's Joe Exotic right there on television, as well as with one of his animals. I believe that might be his.
I think left's mugshot.
Is that a mugshot?
It looks awful mugshotish to me. So.
Okay. Have you ever gone to a place like this?
I have not.
A zoo.
I've been to a zoo, but
well, I mean the dry tiger farm or whatever.
I've never been to one where you could be so close that you would be urinated on. I think that was one of his promises. I think in his speech to the.
I got to tell you, that does not seem all that like an appetizing way to go about making your day.
Well, it kind of fit in with his scheme though, because I think he said that he was had shirts in the gift shop that said I was peed on by a tiger. So.
Well, no, that's true. Yeah. So he was selling stuff.
Yeah.
So all right, you see the tigers. You see the tigers, and I guess you get a chance to pet the tigers or something, right? What'd you think of the whole Joe Exotic?
I guess I have a very strange sense of humor, but the first
yes,
three,
you do.
The first three, okay. The last 3 episodes, or 4, it was kind of a poor Joe Exotic's downward spiral.
poor Joe.
I mean, the first 3, he was probably swirling. He was swirling the bowl, but
he was swimming.
He was still swimming.
He was still swimming. And have you ever met anybody like that? That's my question. You have met over the course of your life. I can only gather. I mean, in your business, you have met all kinds of wild individuals. In addition to customers. I mean, car dealers, for that matter, can be a little.
Some of them can be a different breed. Yes.
A different breed. Have you ever met anybody?
Lots of eccentric. Or strange folks. I don't think anything Joe Exotic strange.
No, nothing that wild?
No.
Yeah, that's something. I was actually, my reaction, I watched the first hour after being suggested to, and that was nice of my friends to make this suggestion, so I watched the first hour. And I think, okay, this guy's a little odd. This guy's a little off. Some of his people with him are a little off. I liked the dude with no legs. I realized, hey, those are. He's got to take legs there.
Yeah, he might have been the most normal on the whole Joe Exotic camp.
He was the most normal, and he was tatted up and the whole thing. And I thought, well, that guy seems kind of regular. And then we go into into show 2. And about halfway through show 2, we start talking about the arrangements, the living arrangements, I sent a little text to my friends who had suggested the show. What in the world are you getting me into here?
TV Gold, baby. TV Gold. Reality TV Gold.
It was reality TV Gold, and there's and okay. I'll put up the picture of the lady here. Here's Carol Baskin.
Oh, Carol.
You saw the show. You watched the whole show. Now, we are just speculating here, and we don't want to be sued for libel, or I guess it'd be slander.
I have not seen the documentary. but I think maybe this took place in the 70s. The woman's name, I believe she was an atheist, but the one that initiated getting the prayer out of the schools.
You talking about Bella Abzug?
Maybe she had
Madeline Murray O'Hare.
She had the title of most hated woman in America.
Madeline Murray O'Hare.
I'm thinking Carol's going to be giving her a run for the money. I'm thinking.
So you are of the opinion that that Carol may have. I mean, do you think she fed husband number one to? Seems like his family thinks so.
Well, yes. I think it's a popular thought. The whole sardine oil comment kind of maybe make you.
What was that?
Oh, the bit where Joe was in the cage with his tiger.
Yeah.
And the tiger took after him and started dragging him by the foot and was trying to eat him.
Right.
And he accused his staff of putting cologne on him or something. And Carol had made the remark that, well, you wouldn't put cologne on him. You'd need to put sardine oil or something the tiger wants to eat on his feet. That might have tripped an alarm or two there, you know. And she was very specific. Sardine oil is what she said. So It's fascinating to me how this 20-year-old woman, whenever she met husband number one, and he was wealthy, and she was able to come into that money and keep it away from the rest of his family, and she's apparently still wealthy with husband number two. I was surprised, not surprised. Apparently, she can get Masters tickets. Did you see this? Mm-mm.
She was at the Masters tournament last year on Sunday. By the way, Sunday Masters tickets, if you get them through, like Sky, your StubHubs and those kind of things, Sunday Masters tickets are many, many thousands of dollars.
Rough on the budget.
Rough on the budget. Take a look at this picture. That is Tiger Woods watching his ball go off, right? That is Carol Baskin next to him in the glasses. You see who she's standing next to on the other side in the white shirt?
No.
That's Michael Phelps.
I mean, yeah. That's the idea.
Talk about riding in high cotton right there. I mean
if she's going to go support a golfer, who's she going to support? Tiger Woods. She's
going to support Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. That makes all the sense in the world now. I hadn't really thought about that. But, yeah. So, Carol Baskin. So, she's still, apparently not bothered by the well, now that was last year. I guess she hadn't really rolled out to be the most hated woman in America yet by then, had she?
I think that's just something that's recently, probably.
Actually, with her website, Big Cat Rescue, I bet she was really beloved by a lot of people until they saw that. That is Sheldon Bunting. I'm Bruce Dickey. We're going to come back. We're talking about a wide variety of things. We'll get to vehicles, I'm telling you, at some point.
Possibly.
Maybe. Because I still want to talk about the Balgowan. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Back in a sec.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to LeMond Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunting, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. LeMond's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMondsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. I am Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for joining in. That's Sheldon Bunting right down there. You can. I'm talking to him now. You can talk to him if you like down at LeMond Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield, Illinois. I do appreciate you taking quite a bit of time out of your day to join me up here. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
You bet. We'll talk a little bit about LeMonds and vehicles and all that kind of bit in a moment, but we were talking about Tiger King, and you gave me the impression that maybe the only person on the show that you might like to emulate, say, would be one of the other Tiger Zoo owners.
Well, there was some weird cultish things, I guess, around Doc Antle, but
Doc Antle.
He looked like he had more of his stuff together, you know.
Doc Antle, they showed pictures where he was with politicians. He was making he clearly, they showed the lobbying, Carol Baskin lobbying on one side and Doc Askin lobbying on the other, right?
Yeah. I think the difference was maybe to Joe's park, maybe it was $10 to get in. Doc's may have been like $300 a person or something.
Yeah, that was
kind of what I took away from that. So.
That was really kind of surprising. You saw Doc Antle's park, and I was just sitting there watching. Well, I figured probably $20 to get in or something. And then these people were talking about how much they were paying.
Yeah,
they showed the cash registers where these people were $300 to see a tiger.
Yeah.
And people will do that.
I guess. Apparently they will. They showed it well.
Were you kind of surprised like me when after they went to Iowa to interview one of the Bhagwan's previous lady friends?
Lady friend, yes.
Previous lady friends that they didn't. I mean, you've got this documentary going, wouldn't you delve a little deeper into the Bhagwan's thing?
Yeah, I guess maybe that's not the direction they want to take it.
I guess not. I
think the main thing that I took away from the whole stupid show was how easy it is to own a tiger in the United States and why more of us don't have them.
Hey, my neighbor just put up a little pen out in their yard for they said for dog.
Yeah.
But they might be making that thing for tigers. I don't know.
Could
be. If they made it for tigers, I'm keeping my dogs inside because it's not that sturdy.
Yeah.
That was that was one of the other things from watching the show. They only showed it one or two times. Whenever those tigers get ticked off, they're really big and strong and fast, aren't they?
Yes. Yes.
Did not get the idea that they were all that pleasant to hang around.
Yeah, not lovable or playful.
What was how much money does one have to pay to buy a tiger?
Weren't they selling some of those cubs for $2,000 or $3,000 or something?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that seems insane.
Yeah,
that you could buy a tiger cub for the same amount to buy as it costs to buy a champion Great Dane. You can buy a dog for $2,000. There are people who are paying $2,000 for like Pekingese or something like that, and then you could own an 800-pound animal.
Yes.
Lethal
800.
A lethal.
Meat-eating 800-pound cat.
800. I've got 170-pound dogs. I've had 3 or 4 170-pound dogs. One of them never. 2 of them didn't get that heavy, but 2 of them have been that heavy. And I'm glad they're gentle. They're not lethal, and they are meat eaters, presumably. But I've never fed any of them meat.
Yeah.
Makes sense. That's just why it's the same reason you don't feed them off the table.
That's right.
Because you don't want to start any bad habits. But have you ever considered, now that you've seen the show, say you had an extra $60,000 hanging around, would you consider buying and keeping a large land animal like that?
I don't think I would.
Had you ever before?
No, not really.
Did the show make you consider it?
Well, it's, the thought had crossed one's mind probably, but I just was amazed at how easy and, I should say, inexpensive it may be to own or acquire a big cat.
And then, then you could send it to Carol Baskin.
Yes.
And then you could get to know her very well.
Yeah. After it eats one of your nephews or something. Hey, we can't have the cat anymore. We've got to send it down to see Carol.
See, then you'd have to learn not to use the sardine oil when you're cooking. That makes a ton of sense.
Yeah.
I've got fish oil. I take fish oil every day. I'd have to the little capsules. So I'd be scared that the animal would be able to smell that out.
Probably could.
See, now I'm frightened.
Yeah.
Now I'm frightened. All right, I'm going to have to get myself back together. Thanks a lot, Sheldon.
I'm sorry.
You've scared me to death.
We have just plummeted fish oil sales for your health nationwide now.
Oh, that's just great. Sheldon, thank you so much. Hey, we'll be right back. You're going to watch a Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We're going to talk a little bit. I'm going to quiz Sheldon a little bit. Back right after this. Stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to LeMond Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunting, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. LeMond's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMondsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband-only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
My eyes.
Stop it!
All right, well,
ladies and gentlemen, he's touching his face. Stop. Actually, I heard a story the other day about lock him down. I'm sitting here playing with this thing. I heard a story the other day. Welcome back, folks. By the way, Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. That's Sheldon Bunting. Heard a story the other day. Somebody was going through the cash register line or something like that, and the person dealing with the cash touched her face, and she went ape and basically said, "I'm not going through there." And he says, "Well, you don't have to go through another one. That's okay. It's my face. I'm the one who's getting sick if I'm putting something in. But whatever you want to do, ladies and gentlemen, Sheldon is here. He is from LeMond Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield, Illinois. Okay, I'm going to quiz you.
All right.
How long have you been a Jeep owner? And can you?
I've had it. My first Jeep that I actually purchased was back in 2006, I think.
So about 15 years.
Yeah.
14, 15 years. You have been a Jeep salesman for longer
19.
than that. How old is the oldest Jeep you've owned?
And a 94 model was the oldest Jeep I've owned.
All right, take a look at this picture.
Oh, I take that back. I forgot about my Wagoneers. A 1984.
What is this? Take a look at that. Tell me what year.
I could not tell you what year it is because they look the same for so many, but that is a CJ5.
That is a CJ5. Okay,
a shorter wheelbase.
I was going to have you compare it to this one.
That is a CJ7, which is longer.
Okay, all right. Now, but you don't know what year that is.
It could be a 1987.
All the way down
86,
to?
Yes, 86 down to.
That's actually
60s.
That's a 1978.
Yep.
This one.
And there's probably subtle differences that I'm not aware of.
This one is the 1970.
Yeah.
1978 versus. What's the difference between the 5 and the 7?
The overall length.
Is that right?
Yeah. You and I are bigger fellows.
Yes.
We would have a harder time squeezing in the 5.
Yes, that is true. Yes. You've got a 5 though, don't you?
No, I've got a Wrangler.
Oh, you've got a Wrangler. Yeah. Okay. So you've got the 5 there, the 7 there. Those are quite a bit different from this model.
Yes, that is quite a difference.
This is the brand new. That would be.
No, that is a JK. That is the previous body style to what we have now.
Really?
Yes.
Is this the brand new one then?
No, that is a JK as well.
So which one? So basically these could be the same years as from like 2009 till when?
2007 to 2018.
Boy, you are good. I am so, ladies and gentlemen. The man knows his. The reason I do that, show you these two, because I got to tell you, I'm trying to remember whenever I put them in. I don't know which one's the 15 and which one's the 18. Do you 18, have an idea?
No, they look the same.
No kidding.
Yep.
All right, so there's the. I think this one's the 18.
They had a split year in 18. They had the JK, which is that model. Then the all new redesigned Jeep was brought out mid-year, so it's the JL model designation.
Really?
Yep.
The difference between the JL and the JK.
Yep.
What is that?
Quite a bit. I mean, they look very similar, but there's a lot more technology available in them.
The K is newer, the L is newer.
The L is newer.
The L is newer. It'd be deeper.
The grill is raked back a little bit more for aerodynamics, and so is the windshield.
Wow.
Aluminum hood, aluminum doors, aluminum tailgate.
How often, when you are selling a vehicle to somebody, do they ask these kind of silly questions that really don't matter? Or do they just hop in and say, "I love the look of that one, I'm going to drive off"?
I don't think it's ever been that easy, but
well, that's cool. I've got all right. I got another one here, and this is almost cruel, but you weren't selling at these times. What do we have there? Can you identify that?
That looks to me like an Oldsmobile Trofeo. I don't know what the year would be. 87. That's a Riviera.
Yeah, that is the same year Riviera as the Oldsmobile. That's a Tornado.
Tornado. Okay. My bad. I was thinking one of them was a Trofeo. I forgot about the Tornado model, but
yeah,
I'm going to say 85, 86, 87.
90.
90.
Yeah, that's a 90. They're both 90s. I kind of, I just was, I was, when I was going through making pictures for today and to try to quiz you, and I'm a cruel jerk doing that. By the way, I feel bad about doing that. But I thought that he's not going to know which one that is. You knew that was an Oldsmobile like that. It is your line of work, isn't it?
Maybe it's just like a gift, Bruce. But I didn't get Tornado. I said Trofeo, so.
See, now I don't remember the Trofeo.
You'll have to Google that.
I will Google, because I won't be able to get it on the screen because we're doing this live. But yeah, that's the Oldsmobile Trofeo.
I think it was a Buick. I can't remember. It was one of the two.
Now the Oldsmobile's no longer made, right?
Nope.
The nameplate is gone.
I think it died off around 2001 or 2.
And the Pontiac is gone as well, right?
Yes. I think 2012.
But you still have Buicks.
Yep, still have Buick.
When is? Let me ask you this question, and we'll get to all kinds of other stuff here eventually. But I got this question. Looking at that Tornado and looking at that Regal, it kind of reminds you of the sedan, the days of the sedan. You know what I'm asking you here.
The days of the sedan are few and far between.
Are they coming back? Or can you still get a sedan other than a Cadillac even? Or can you even still get a Cadillac sedan?
Chevrolet, I think, back in 2018 announced that they were going to, drop several of their sedans.
Eventually.
They
still have the Volt and the small sedans.
Yes, the Sonic is still available on the Spark. They did drop the Chevrolet Cruze, and they're in the process of dropping the Impala, the bigger car.
Are they really?
Yeah.
The Impala has only been around since like 1960 or so, for crying out loud. How
58.
Could they? Huh?
I think 58 maybe.
How could you drop a 60-year-old nameplate like that? That's why
there's the drop.
That's why you and I are living in Southern Illinois, and not Detroit.
Yes.
Or Grosse Pointe, Michigan, or something.
Ford dropped most of their larger sedans as well.
Did I hear that? And you being in the business, did I hear that Lincoln is going to bring a sedan back, or was that
I haven't
just
heard
all
that,
talk?
but that's Brand X, so I don't keep up with it.
Well, I know. Yeah, that's why I didn't mean to bring up Brand X. That's too bad.
But Buick had a small to mid-size sedan, and they've dropped it. And then I think they probably did drop the LaCrosse as well. They're full size. Most of it's just the crossovers and SUVs.
Why is that? I'll tell you what, I'm going to ask you why is that, and then when we come back, you're going to tell me the answer, all right?
All right.
I'll give you a little time to think about that one. Because that doesn't make sense to me as a larger person. And as Americans get larger, that makes no sense to me. Americans are large. We're big people.
We're large and in charge.
That's...
Well, we're.
That's Sheldon. I'm Bruce. We'll be back right after this. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to LeMond Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunting, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. LeMond's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMondsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Wrapping things up here with Sheldon Bunting. This, by the way, we got about 10 minutes to go. This is just flying by.
Yeah. I don't know if we can call it big talk. This is probably just regular talk. I don't know if anything we've done
This might be
big.
Tremendously small talk.
Small, yeah. The first episode of Small Talk with Bruce Dickey.
But Sheldon Bunting is here, and I left before the break. Asked you the tough question, man. How come they quit making the big sedans that people have driven forever and ever? Amen.
I'd say it's purely sales driven. I mean, folks aren't buying those.
You know, everybody I know, not everybody I know, but a lot of people I know just want one of those cars. I guess they just don't. I don't know enough people. Maybe it's because everybody's my size. Not very many people are my size, I guess, though.
No.
Everybody my size that I know wants one of those big cars.
But it's just been trending. I mean, the sales have been trending more towards the crossovers and SUVs.
And you say Cadillac still sells one, though?
Yes, Cadillac has the CT6, which is a large sedan.
A great big old large one. And then also our friend Richard Davis has the Chrysler 300.
Yes. Very nice car.
Very nice car, and they're still making those.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want one, you can still get a sedan.
That is correct.
Go see Sheldon. You can still get a big
for all your sedan needs.
For all your how often? All right, are you bringing in more Jeeps to sell probably than sedans? I'm guessing.
Yes.
I'm guessing that's kind of how things go. Okay, so SUV, the new big thing.
You know, we've
not new.
Well, not. The Grand Wagoneer has been a rumor. I mean, it's coming to fruition. I don't know exactly what model year it will be out.
You are going to have a Grand Wagoneer
yes.
back. Is it going to have? I got to know the Grand Wagoneer. From the AMC made it, Jeep made it, right?
Kaiser
back in the 70s and 80s. Probably the last
60s.
one was. What was the last one? Probably 90.
89.
89 was
89 or 90. 90 was
Grand Wagoneer.
Yeah.
I've got to know on the new Grand Wagoneer. Is it going to have wood sides?
One can only hope.
You haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet.
Golly, it
would be a large injustice if it did not have faux wood on the side.
Was that one of the you don't see them anymore, and maybe it's because of they did put out a model with fake wood on it. The old PT Cruisers. Was that one of the problems with the old PT Cruisers?
That may have been what killed it off. I don't remember if that was a factory option or if that was some ingenious aftermarket deal, but I have seen the Cruisers with the faux wood on the side.
With the faux wood on the side, yeah. So that's, one again, like you say, one can always hope.
And they even offered it on the smaller Jeeps, like you had your Cherokee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the Wagoneer for a while when they.
I had the 94, I think that was.
But I think they had the Jeep Town and Country. It had wood on the side, or you could get the Wagoneer with the faux wood.
Mine did not have the faux wood, but I didn't realize that I could get that.
Yes.
That would have been nice. By the way, do you know I had that? How long I had that car? I had that car for like 8 years. Way too long.
You guys had Whitey quite a while too, though.
We had Whitey for about 18 years. We had the white car. Maybe not that long. Well, yeah, we had it. We did have it that long because you put us. Well, you didn't put us in that one because that was
before my time.
That was before your time. That was 1996, 1997, and but you replaced it with the one I'm driving now.
Yes,
4 years ago or whatever it was.
5.
Has that been 5 years?
It popped up in my Facebook memories the other day.
So you've basically shown up today to try to tell me it's time to sell my car.
5 years. There has been ulterior motives here, folks.
I knew there was a reason you said yes to coming up too easy. All right, I got to know. Now we're in the shelter in place. LeMond Chevrolet Chrysler, of course, fully complying with the shelter in place rules. Is LeMond Chevrolet Chrysler an essential business?
We have been deemed essential.
You are essential. All right. Well,
we are essential.
That's good to know. What changes have you been forced to make, or you guys? I mean, I suspect you're probably running around behind folks with whenever you put somebody in a car, you all wipe it down immediately afterward and that kind of thing.
The Lysol, the Clorox, the hand sanitizer. I mean, we've taken most of the chairs out of our waiting room. Touch my face again. You just saw that, I know.
I had you zoomed in, too.
Yeah.
So people on TV saw it.
You watched me break my own shelter-in-place rule. But no, we're cleaning after everybody leaves. We're trying to limit the people in the waiting room. We're offering to pick your car up for service and drop it off if we need to keep you in the house if you don't feel like getting out. We're actually running about half of our employees at once.
Right.
We're rotating them to keep the number of people down in the building.
Well, that makes sense.
And we'll offer, if somebody wants to see a vehicle, if they don't want to get out, we'll bring them to their house, let them check it out. I mean, you can actually buy a car totally online now if you want to. I mean,
from you?
Yeah, from us. I mean, you can browse our inventory. You can obtain financing on the website.
That's one of the things that I wonder about. And with all the different new social or internet ways that you can buy a car, I always worry that, oh boy, I hope that doesn't cut out my local guy because you need to keep a local guy or gal. That hasn't. You guys are on there just the same as everybody else, aren't you?
Yes.
So if somebody, how often do you get internet inquiries from, say, far off?
We get stuff every day. I mean, we have email notices where people have seen. I mean, we're on about every site you can publish your vehicles on.
Yeah.
I sold one yesterday. The guy showed up at, I think, 4 o'clock our time, but he drove 3.5 hours from Indianapolis. Sold him a used car.
That's nice.
Yep.
That's not a bad deal. How does if somebody is using some kind of funky website, does it? I guess I'm trying to. There's got to be some kind of collaboration at some point between your car guru, say .com or something, but and your dealership as well.
Well, there's ways on every one of those sites that we're on to contact us. I mean, you can send us a message, or they'll have a number up. But you can email right through there.
All right. Well, let me ask you another question, and this one I don't know if. I've pulled a Carfax before,
mm-hmm.
And we've pulled Carfaxes on. You do them for folks, right?
Yes,
from time to time.
we do that if we don't know the vehicle. If somebody's trying to trade us or something, we always want to make sure that.
How do the Carfax folks get their information? Where is the database that these Carfax folks are pulling from? This might be a question that people who are not in the car business might have from time to time.
A lot of that stuff, I mean, the records of who owns what, I think is common knowledge or public knowledge you can receive from a DMV. But they're gathering data from police reports, insurance companies.
That's what I was. See, now that's what I was getting. How do they know that I might have wrecked my car sometime, or that the vehicle's been wrecked? So
I think it's more commonplace now. Years ago, I mean, I don't know that all insurance agencies reported when they had a car, damaged in an accident and I always joked about our little town. I mean, if Betty Sue runs a stop sign and it's
T-boned by
it's Jimmy Dean, I mean, no tickets issued, but hey, you're at fault, Betty Sue. So I mean, there was no ticket to be filed. I mean,
right.
So some of that stuff could slip under the radar, but.
And does, or did.
Did. I think if insurance is involved now, it shows up.
Is it bad that I just kind of try to think about how can I scam the system somehow?
You're thinking how you can scam the car.
But you're telling me that's very difficult, probably.
It's like I said, if insurance is involved.
Yeah.
If you and I take it back in the garage and bail and wire it back together and
there we go.
Chicken wire and
by the way,
fiberglass, I mean.
You might want to take a look at my car. Take a look at the other side of my car. It's fixed now.
All right.
Yeah, you saw the problem with where the doggone
can opener hit you or something.
The can opener pulled right down the side. But it is fixed now, and the insurance company doesn't know about that. Maybe they're not watching me right now, are they?
They surely not.
But if they were, would they take note? It depends on my.
I don't think they have the NSA technology. They're surely not listening in on our conversations. Your Prudential or your State Farm or your Geico or whoever.
We're on YouTube though.
Oh. Speaking of that, have you seen the new Geico commercial?
Which one?
The one with the customers calling they have a rat problem.
Oh,
and Rat is playing in the basement of the commercial.
No, no, I haven't. I think I turned the channel on that one. I think I saw the part of that and I didn't get back to it. I think I messed up.
Our generation would appreciate that.
Yeah, I did see the part of that, and I just thought, oh my gosh, that's pretty good. Well, Sheldon, I'm running out of time here. What else is going on? What else is going on now without golf? The golf course is closed.
Yep. How are you doing with this whole non-sports thing? I mean,
I got to tell you, I appreciate you asking. You're the second guest out of the last three to really worry about me, to worry about how I am coping, and I must tell you, my coping skills are fraying a little bit.
Well, I shared earlier that I'm a giant conspiracy theorist, so this stuff's just blowing our minds. This stuff.
We got about 40 seconds to give me a conspiracy.
Well, I don't want to reveal it all, but folks, if you're out there watching, viewing, you've got conspiracy theorists, friends, loved ones, check on them. They're not doing okay. they're not doing well now.
Keep an eye on your conspiracy theorist friends. I told you mine.
Yeah,
and I don't think that was true, but that's just what I heard of.
And then some of our stuff kind of intermingled too. So,
everybody, please stay safe and
wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Do as I say.
What do you go? LeMonds.com.
You can go to LeMondsOnline.com, and that'll bring up a splash page with both of our stores there.
LeMondsOnline.com. A beautiful site because I've worked with that several times. Sheldon, thank you so much for being here.
Well, thanks for having me.
I appreciate that, and thank you so much for
Hopefully
all your
we
support.
haven't stunted the intellectual growth of your viewers today.
I'm sure everybody's doing great. Thanks very much, folks. We'll see you real soon. Have a great day.